Hi everyone, I'm Jinxin Yin. Today I'm sharing how play-based learning works, why it matters for your kids' learning and well-being, and what it looks like in our setting. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge the local Aboriginal people as traditional custodians of this land, and pay my respect to elders past and present. Let's move on. Many families ask, if children spend time playing, are they really learning? I think it's a very good question. So let's look at what play-based learning actually means. Play-based learning is child-led and teacher-guided. Children make choices, teacher plan with intention and extend learning through observation and gentle promotes. On slide you can see a key of early years learning framework. Children's learning is dynamic, complex, and holistic. This tells us that in play, children grow in many areas at the same time physical, social, emotional, language, and cognitive. We also see Robson and colleagues' idea that play is both on content and process for learning. In play, children ask questions, try things out, solve problems, and build new understandings. Now that we know what play based learning is, let's explore why it works so well. Starting with a simple theory. Piaget was a developmental psychologist who shows that children actively construct knowledge through exploration and play, moving through stages of thinking as they grow. Piaget noticed that children's play develops in stages: practice play, symbolic play, and games with rules. As he mentioned, practice, symbol, and rules. This is three successive stages. The key idea is simple. In play, children build knowledge by doing. They try, they adjust, and they learn. Play is not random, it has a thinking structure. So let me make concentrate a short classroom example. Imagine a child mixing paint. Red and yellow make orange. We all know it. They try more red, then they try more yellow. And notice how the shade changes. This is a trial and error, cause and effect, and problem solving all learned through the play. Exactly as Piaget describes. Also, he helps us see independent exploration. But children also learn with others. That brings us to Vygotsky. Vygotsky emphasized the social side of learning, explaining that children progress most when spotted by adults or peers within what he called the zone of proximal development. It is a gap between what a child can do alone and what they can do with sport. Here's a short code. The distance between the actual and the level of potential development under adult guidance or in collaboration with other or more capable peers. In simple terms, with the right help at the right time, children reach the next level. Vygotsky also said, play itself pushes development forward, especially pretend play. Play is the source of development and creates the zone of proximal development. In imaginary play, children can take on roles and follow rules, practicing skills beyond their everyday level. So play stretches them. And now let's join these ideas in a real activity so you can picture it. Like in a pretend cafe, one child can't write menu. I suggest drawing food icons with that small promo. They join in and learn. This is ZPD in action. At the same time, the coffee game gives language, turn taking, and cooperation practice. So play is fun and a strong learning space. Even with these benefits, families sometimes have concerns. Let's look at them directly and explain our responses. So the first concern is play is just fun, not learning. So how we respond? We just use scaffolding, modeling, promoting, and then stepping back. So play extends learning. Another concern said Play looks messy. How do you manage it? Let's think about it. I think play here is planned and purposeful. It is child led and teacher guided, with clear goals and simple rules. Also, people will see. I can't see what my child is learning. I think also this is easy. We use documentation, like photos, learning stories, displays. So progress is visible to families. As clear notes, formative assessment, and documentation make learning visible. With those various addressed, let me share my own teaching philosophy. Up to now, we've looked at the framework and theories that guide our work. These have shaped my own approach. For me, play is the most powerful way for children to learn. My philosophy is guided by early years learning framework in Australia, which places play at the center of children's holistic development. Also influenced by Piaget, who saw children as active constructors of knowledge. Also by Vygotsky, who showed how learning grows through social interaction and scaffolding. In practice, I aim for balance. Children lead with their ideas and choices, and teacher guide and gently extend their discoveries. This keeps joyful and also purposeful. To live this philosophy, we need right environment in the room, in the relationship, and in time. So a strong environment has three parts. The first one is the physical. Physical is like a safe, well resources space with open-ended materials. And then the social. It is opportunities to collaborate and build relationships. And then temporal. Temporal is like enough uninterrupted time for deep, sustained play. These points align with the EYLF view of play-based learning. It harnesses curiosity and supports brain functioning when children have space, people, and time. So now in short, play is the foundation of children's learning and growth. My role is to balance child-led exploration with teacher guidance. So play stays joyful and meaningful. When families and educators work together, we create the best conditions for learning and well-being. So today, thank you for your time. I look forward to partnering with you to support your children's learning journey. Thank you so much.